sibai ule Mizoram University Convocation voi som parukna clear tu mi puite voina hian Mizoram University Convocation hun rei takatanga kan lo nga chibai kan buk cheu ani voina kan omna tuna kan ommek na mun hi Mizoram University a multipurpose hall ani a headline mun hi convocation kan nei na mun tur chu ani a kan tarlan to angin le chanchin bulama te pokanin shia tir to angin voina hian chief guest turin India Ram President Sri Ramnath Govind anidona chubaka chuan guest of honor tur hian Mizoram Governor le Mizoram Chief Minister te anidona ni Mizoram University chungchang tlemazong hantar lang taila Mizoram University hi kum sang nia khan India Act of Parliament in alo pass to a chu akum le kum sang ni le pakhata khan ti hlo tin ni in kum sang ni pakhat July ni khan Mizoram University headline huna zirna in chu bul alo chanta ani khati hun lai khan University pasari lekin bul kan chana hemi a functioning ma chi a hian sang khat zakwa somsari paria ta tang khan nehu Mizoram campus ni in university kha kan local pui ve china chuta chuan building mu malpo omlovin in lwa ten kate ang khan bulchan ani tuna chuan university campus a hian infrastructure kan ti mai heng building sang te thatak tak mai mu tur lo omta a chu mai ni lovin voin nia chuan Mizoram University hian department somthum le pasari baka center sang te nein tuna hian somli chuang khang thil zir theina mun subject sang zir theina mun kha alo omta ani heng department somli te hi school ti nuaya an omkhom le a school kan hanti hian department in angkhat subject in angkhat hi mun khata chuang khata da khom an ni a chung ho intel khom chu dean in encolin school ti in kan then le a chung school then dan sang chu pakwa lai kan nei bokani Mizoram University a hian tuna hian thoktu zirtir tu biki professor te associate professor le assistant professor kan ti te hi mi zanni somnga pali lai an oma chubaka chuan office a atul ang thok turin non teaching staff kan ti office lam khoi tu te hi mi zathum somsari le pathum lai an ombokani University nuaya hian affiliated college kan ti hi somli lai an oma chungte chu attend chu atamzok chu general laina college state college ho hi anni a hengba ka hian university hian professional course kan ti angchi tuna medical college te nursing college kan ti angchi te le law college te po hi en kola ZMC kan hriat la deuh te po hi university hnuai atanga degree la tho anni ti te kha I kan la hriat lo thila lo ni takin kan tar lang bok ani voina hian convocation mang turin boruak thatak mai university tanshil alum anti chin kha lummia lovin he hun kan mang theya kan lom le a tin voina kan khwal lian tur hi India Ram President ani awang hian in buat saina apoimo ema state sarkar tele university a thunei tu te an buain an ha ani ti te khatar lang ta ila a mun ma te amoya chu mai ni lovin hemi fel fai taka thil kalpui tur hian a phena mi poimo tak takan omani kanunga hian hei lo intlar thap an oma gaun ha in headline hi an intlara heng te hi enge ni an ti don ti te kha in ril ruwa khan in lo zot mai the engponi se convocation kan ti hian headline zirna in university nuaya zirna in sang ten an degree nem he na le shiat puina certificate pek na hun ani a heng hi university a hun poimo takani chung hon nan chuan heta hian procession kan ti a academic line a committee poimo takatel university chunga mi te ti hian an intlar thina heng hian kong an zo masa anga university convocation program khabul atran chodon ani a tin university a hian hemi mizo mai ba ka hian namdang engamozat India ram hun sang ba ka foreign students kan ti foreign lama tong international students te po hi enga mozat kan nei thina tuna po hian kan convocation na tel tura hian Japan atang te Sudan atang te le mundang atang te pon international students an tel don ani tuna kan program clear to hi te hi mizo tamzok ni maila tuna kan program hi Central University kan ni na angin tongdang man te anga yawangin tlemazong English te po kan telanga kanin shethiam tura ngaila. Well, I would like to highlight a few points in English since most of the faculties and the other audience might not be aware of Mizo language. So just a brief history on the Mizoram University, which I have highlighted. The Mizoram University begins way back before the actual functioning of this campus and the whole learning. It was the outcome of the peace accord between the Mizo National Front and the government of India, and the act was passed in the year 2000. So a year after that, in 2001, the real functioning of the campus and the functioning of the university begins. It was on the 2nd of July 2001. In the beginning, there were only 7 departments, but today I would proudly say that it has the strength of more than 40 departments, and there are a number of research papers and projects, great projects, which have been produced and done by the great faculties in the field of art, science, and different professional courses. So today, it is indeed a great pleasure to be celebrating the convocation functions, and the chief guest, as we have mentioned, will be the President of India, Ram Nath Kovind. Ole tikhan hei procession na kan hmu zinga hian mi komluk du te kan neya a chan chu university la mel shiat ngai lo le la she ngai lo te tan hetla ya hian university chunga hianin international students te kan nei thina ta hian kabula hian kan han ko chhuaka Professor HK din pui ani hi Mizoram University international affairs kan director ani chu wang chuan ani hian tlem zong thukam ni khat kan university foreign students kan nei ang te kha min han shil se a change
okay kalome kan convocation 2022 mingin chibai kan book phot che unga ni e tun nai 2018 na tangkhanin International Student Center and Collaborations di in kan lo nei dei to international students te ronzir du te lo khami te lo enge an mamo te lo phusuk turin mo chuanin tu na hian NEP 2020 hianin UGC University Grants Commission hianin internationalization hi angai poimo ema chuanin keimani minron check out kan lo ti thave ani chumo Mizoram University khan chuanin expand zel turin le tuna kan vice chancellor hi atang boka chuwang chuanin UGC du ange in ISCC kan ti thin kha Mizoram University Office for International Affairs ti in kan thak ta chuanin atlang puin kan ti ber chu hemi Indian Council for Cultural Relations Ministry of External Affairs atanga ramsang ina scholarship anron deal hi keimania te anron thang ve thina khang ho admission te department sanga hian hei chung khwa atang chuanin anron deal ania ti khanin I kanwa shil athadon khop me antia khati angkhanan accept vek nuwa khanin enge acceptance letter mo kha kan peta chu Ministry of External Affairs atangani ta ni kuma po khanin zadon deu tho hi application kha ramsang atangin chu Mizoram University chu hei kan lar ve ni chu kan ranking te hi thave ya chu wan chon tu na te po hian Japan atang ten Ecuador atang ten Sudan atang te Bangladesh te po ania mo chon Nepal atang te chuanin hemi Africa ram mun sang atang te khati anga tang khanin zirlai kan nei boka online na zirlai te po international students te kan neya tu na pon kan tile me ka ram sang atangin som nga chuang application kan hule to a khawang khanin kan thaven yang chu kan ti kan chuang ve kan university
chuan hei Professor Baby hi Fulbright Scholars Mizoram University in tlem te pathum kan ne chung zinga pakhat chu ni a saprama te postdoc te zuktia zukkala ni a tuna soi ang khan Mizoram University a hian mizo te mo India ramazir lai chau ni lo pon lama tang te ram hlazo ka te pon an tangin an ron shria a an ron zirani ti ashiata collaborations te po kan neya ka te ang khan university mundang te nen ti ang khan hetlai muna hian ma kan la a nichina ka soi ang khan bulchan nana department pasari chau ni si kha kan thandan kha clear to mi puiten in shiat thiam ka ringani
collaboration sa khanin hemi tuna phe chuanin Minnesota University USA tangten tu nai me po anzir tir tu tenen te an local dona research te kan tianga anti ho bokanga chuanin chu ba ka chuanin Taiwan lampanga National Chongqing University ti te Cambridge University UK lampanga chuan mo chuan US lampanga chuan Minnesota ti te sang kan nei mai ba ka khan Korea a te khatiang in Malaysia a te khatiang khan collaborations te kan nei bokani
kan lom lutuk khatia ang minran shil theya clear tu te tan an hlok pui ngei kan ring kalome oh baby chuan kha e kan foreign affairs director ani a tlemazong foreign zirlai ta chungchang kan hmel sha tirna anina tha in ka sha a chuan tuna chuanin hemi kan convocation turbik chungchang tlem han soi le ta ila convocation kan ti hian ni china ka soi ang khan zirlai University Nuaya headline PG 0 le PhD ti chuak te chau ni lovin affiliated college te state chunga college rang te na degree an lo ne yakha headline huna hian anem nge na le ati nge na hun certificate thi kan hlan chin ani chu convocation kan ti ber kha ani a shipuya wangten ahun regularin kumtin kan nei theilawa engemo khai lakte an oma nikuma khan kum ni atan a in kopin kan neya chuan kan han nei theilo le wangwanga tun huna hian hetiang hun hi kan mangdon ani a heng convocation kan ti a te hian kan chief guest te kan khwalian te hian PhD degree te an award thina stage a lawn sang in khang ang award lan nakha an petrina ama ero chu tun tuma hian clear tu pui te pon min shat thiamna kan ngen du a president program ani awang hian le covid boruak te a oma wangin tun tuma hian adil tu zong kha stage a an lon theidon lova zirlai zinga anin pota award at mi som la thei tur kha stage han launch ho thei tur kha lucky 10 te po kan tia an van nei kan ti don nge ni chung ang chu an pota mi som chu kha president ne na tanga la thei kha an om dona abak te ero chuan he TV live telecast president hawakan man nuwa hian YouTube channel lama te live chun zom zel ani anga khami kha anni chuanin abaka kha chuanin andong chun zom don ani ti te kha kan tar lang du ani chuan kan convocation a hian tun tuma hian tu tenge ni award dong tur ti te kha han tar lang leila in sha chak po arin omin ka sia Doctor of Philosophy kan ti a PhD hi kan degree pek thei Mizoram University ina degree pek thei a chuan a sangber ani a hemi dong tur hi in person ti deuh khera apply zinga khan a hmun nge in a karon dong do ne ti ang chi aron apply kha voina hian mi somruk le pariat kan nei ani Masters of Philosophy MPhil degree latur hi voina hian mi somni pakhat an local boka somni pakhatin in person adong turin anron in report ani Masters degree kan ti hian PG kan hriat larber ang chuan MA kan ti ang chi kha alo ni ta a ma se program sang awangin MSc te pon ni theya Masters degree postgraduate program ang kha voina hian adong tur hi mi zathum somli le pani an ombok ani chuan hemi masters degree thowa hian professional course ti a tension om le a professional program ang chi hawa kha I voina dong tura headline hunaron kalte chu mi zale pathum an ni don bok ani bachelor's degree kan ti hi tun chunga hian in person la tur an thanem lo hle maya kumdanga te chuan an omnual thina ama ero chu kumina hi chuan mi pali an ni maya a hunaron kalte a har satawangin mi pali in voina hian an dong dona chuan bachelor's professional tuna kan soi angkha enge ni nursing tele khatia ang sang sanga khan mi pasari in an dong don bok ani he convocation voisom paruk na bi ka hian apply zong zong chu mi sang sari zariat le somthum an ni a chung zinga chuan voina he kan hnunga kan mu hola hi chuan mi zanga le somli le panga in he certificate chi an ron dong don ani kan soi tu ang khan tu na kan om mek na mun hi Mizoram University a convocation man na tur multipurpose hall ani a headline huna hian tu na changa hun re lo te a hian president of India Sri Ram Govind hunin hoin headline huna hian program kan mangdon ani a ursun le a security po atai ta alu tur zong zong te po hian paltlang tur tam tak kan nei ani chuan tikhan headline huna kan hon man thei ta chu alo top don naya achan chu hemizo a hian university limtha claim zong video clip kan clear ho dona chung te chu tarlan ani anga kan program te kan mang chun zom don ani a so we have come to the end of this talk. So after in a short while, we will be going inside the hall for the actual program. And as I have mentioned today, we have a very strict security, a very tight security is going on here. Everybody has to go through a screening, 2-3 places. No mobile phones are allowed inside, no bags, nothing. So let us hope that we will have a very peaceful moment inside the building for the convocation. So in the meantime, before the actual starting of the program, we will be watching a short clip on Mizoram University through the ages. So let us now proceed to the actual hall for the convocation. Thank you very much.
Faridabad, University Malaysia Terengganu, Malaysia, National Tung Sing University, Taiwan, and Mizoram Youth Commission. 73 webinars and 2 faculty development programs were conducted during this period as well, most of which are available on the university's channel on YouTube. Mizoram University looks forward to better infrastructures in the form of hostels, residential quarters, academic buildings, and laboratories both in the university campus and the constituent college, Patsunga University College, for which the foundation stone has been laid by the Honorable Governor of Mizoram, Dr. Hari Babu Kambhampati. The provisional certificate of land lease for MZU Southern Campus to be constructed at Pukui, Lunglei has been received by Registrar Professor Lel Nundanga. The faculty and research scholars of the university have produced the highest ever number of research and publications during the past 2 years, which are on par with the best universities in the country. Countless achievements were achieved during this period, such as Dr. Manoj Kumar Verma, Department of Library and Information Science, being featured as Best Scientist in Social Sciences discipline by AD Scientific World Ranking 2021, and Dr. Prabhat Kumar Rai, Department of Environmental Science, being featured among the top 2 Indian scientists, to name a few. Mizoram University played its part as well as it could to tackle the pandemic through vaccination drives and a COVID-19 committee on psychological and social guidance. A total of 1,042 beneficiaries, including staffs, students, and faculty, as well as MZU and Tanshu residents, have been vaccinated during 3 vaccination drives. The COVID-19 Committee on Psychological and Social Guidance, formed by the state government, includes Professor Zaukai Tluangi, Department of Clinical Psychology, and her team, who have visited numerous quarantine centers to give psychological counseling and awareness. As in many academic, the provisional certificate achievements were achieved during this period, such as in 2021, and faculty as well as MZU and Tanshu residents have been vaccinated. Professor Zaukai Tluangi, Department of Clinical. With the relaxation of COVID-19 protocols by the state, very successful tournaments. The university are the results of all the hard work put in by the cities such as with the situations which includes me and you. Greater deeds remain, more than ever, which is possible only through the cooperation of all the stakeholders, which includes me and you. Greater deeds remain, advance more than ever, which is possible only through the cooperation.
Ramnath Kovind, the Honorable President of India and the Visitor of Mizoram University, the Honorable Governor of Mizoram and the Chief Rector, Mizoram University, with the Honorable Chief Minister of Mizoram, have arrived and are being received by the Vice Chancellor, Registrar, and the Controller of Examinations. The chief guest is proceeding to the robing room to put on the ceremonial gown and shall join the academic procession, which will be in the following order: the chief guest, the guests of honor, the vice chancellor, the
All assembled are requested to kindly rise when the procession enters and remain standing till the members of the procession take their places and during the playing of the national anthem.
Ole tu na kan clear mek hi convocation man na tur mun chung ani a tuna hian President of India hian robing room a gown academic gown te ha in ain thlak meka tuna changa hun reilo te a hian kong ka puya chang hian kong zo ho ron zom ve in an ron lut don ani nichina kan tarlan to ang khan pona in tlar kan mu gown sen ha te kha academic procession ron nei tu torte anni a khang kha kan registrar Mizoram University registrar te tin court member te le academic council member te executive council te dean of schools te le finance officer librarian le the controller of exams te pona khan anin tlara khang baka khan headline university mi poimo Mizoram University tana mi poimo kan officials te kan chief guest baka kan guest of honors te kan governor za takle kan chief minister te pon procession kha gown nen anron zom ve do nani hi university convocation ti dan phung ani awangin trumdanga chuan hall chunga te chief guest an lo thu thin ani mai thei university convocation a thung hi chuan pon namatangin he procession a hian khwal lian te le khwal za om te anron lut thina registrar in flag Mizoram University flag kengin ma aron shroa yanga chuan hetlai hall chung tuna kan hmu me ka hian anron kallu tanga chut nate an remfel noa university hi kan tan don chawani university convocation hi kan tan don chawani tuna hian hall chunga hian hi cheimoina moi tak tak te kan hmu a tin award dong tu turte an thu thap to boka korfual ha gown ha rong chi hrang hrang ha te kan hmu in ka ringa a thlang lama gown var ha a thu te khu an ngonga purple color khu PhD award dong turte an ni a an sira MPhil te thu in tin gold medalist kan ti tele book prize dong turte tin postgraduate degree dong turte undergraduate dong tur te po katia ang anma ni don tur zir khan an gown rong sang sang te hian omzia nei ni ti te po kha tar lang taila voina hian he university convocation voisom parukna mangtur hian Mizoram sarkara official poimo tak tak te soman ni a tin chungba ka chuan Padma Shri awardee Mizoram inakan lo nei to te chung ang te po chu som an ni a special invitees kan tia hian tin university a lo thok to vice chancellor te registrar te ba ka university a hetlaya bul lo chan tu te mi poimo tak tak te som bik te an om china tin university alumni member ti te MUP NGO mi poimo te chung te chu special invitee a vo ina hian an thu ani a tin dang convocation angin tun tuma hian somna kan pechuak tam thei lova danga chuan university convocation a hian degree award tur zirlai te hian an nu le pa te emo an chung te an ron hruai thei thina amai ro chu tun tuma hi chuan security atai mai ba ka COVID boruak tinen khatia ang chi hrang hrang har satna awang khan zirlai award dong tur ba khi annu le pa te le headlai muna thok tu te le kan zirlai dang te po an kal thei lawa chuwang chuan award dong tur bik chau te le som bik te kan thlit fim te chau kha headlai hall chunga hian an lut thei ani ti te kha lo sia ila seat ruak te in lo muni pon heng hi kal tur an om lo wang ni lovin vo ina hian kan mi som te an tlema hetlai huna hian a limit ba ka khan social distancing te le khatiang engangmo covid awanga in ven ngai te amawangin khang ang hun te kha kan mang lova tumdanga kan ti angin chung te po chu kan han sha tir ni a tuna hian darli a tran tur ti a roman kha ani a amaro chu kan chief guest te tuna hian robbing room a an thuam te in thlakin tin hunan na mang meka tuna changa hun rei lo te a chuan hun mang thei turin kanin ngaya tin pon lama kan tarlan to ang khan tun chumbi ka hian darkar khat chung president hian headline huna hian hun min man pui don ani darkar khat nuwa headline mun achwa sananga chumi nuwa chuan YouTube lama te la live chun zom zelin degree la pek tur ba ka te kha kan chun zom dona he convocation he kal chun zom zel dona ni
academic procession begins, we would like to apprise you about our chief guest, the Honorable President of India, Shri Ramnath Kovind. Shri Ramnath Kovind hails from Pradesh and is a lawyer by profession. He is the current and the 14th President of India and has been serving in this post since 2017. He has earned degrees in commerce and law from Kanpur University. Shri Ramnath Kovind also passed the civil service examinations but chose to practice law from 1971. As an advocate, he provided pro bono aid to weaker sections of the society, women and the poor under the Free Legal Aid Society of New Delhi. He was a union government advocate in the Delhi High Court from 1977 to 1979. And from 1980 to 1993, he held the position of Union Government Standing Counsel in the Supreme Court. He was appointed governor of the state of Bihar. All assembled are requested to kindly rise as the procession enters.
Okay. The Honorable President of India, Shri Ramnath Kovind, has arrived and entered the hall. All are requested to remain standing till the end of the procession and the end of the playing of the national anthem. Please continue standing for the national anthem. Please be seated. The Honorable President of India has entered the hall. Please remain standing for the national anthem. Please be seated.
With your permission, I declare the convocation open.
May I call upon our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Mizoram University, to kindly deliver the welcome address.
Good evening, everyone. Honorable President of India and Visitor of Mizoram University, Sri Ramnath Kovindji, Honorable Governor of Mizoram and Chief Rector of Mizoram University, Sri Haribabu Kamampadichi, Honorable Chief Minister of Mizoram State, Sri Joram Tangaji, the Ministers of State Government, Members of Parliament, and all the officials of Mizoram Government, President Office Staff, Governor Office Staff, the Registrar, and other statutory officers of the University, Deans of the schools, heads of the departments, faculty members, administrative officers and staff, research scholars, students, invited guests, and print and electronic media. I welcome all of you to the 16th Convocation of Mizoram University. Honorable Rashtrapati Ji, I would like to bring to your kind information that the Mizoram University was established in the year 2001 in Aizawl city. The present campus spreading over 978 acres in a lusty green environment with a rich biodiversity. And since then, Mizoram University has been progressing excellently as one of the best universities in the country. Sir, I feel honored and privileged to be as Vice Chancellor of this excellent institution. I take this opportunity of expressing my great appreciation to Mizoram University for being one of the ragging-free institutions without any unrest and with a great discipline and dedication. Mizoram University has been successfully accredited A grade by NAC in 2014 and 2019. The university has been ranked as one of the top 100 universities in India, assessed by the NIRF ranking under MHRD during 2016 to 2021. The university has 37 functioning departments offering UG, PG, MPhil, and PhD programs under 9 schools of study. The university has 35 affiliated colleges and 1 constituent college. The academic developments of Mizoram University is highly commendable, sir. At present, projects worth of more than 250 crores are ongoing in Mizoram University. In the last 4 years, Mizoram University has started 9 new courses at MJD campus and 5 new courses at PUC campus, and 9 new courses through online to cater the needs of the students of this region. I'm happy to bring to your kind information that the proposal for establishing southern campus of Mizoram University at Longley City is under active consideration for final approval at Minister of Education. In the past 5 years, Mizoram University established 3 incubator centers, DST Technology Business Incubator, DBT Bioinvest Incubator, and DRDO Academy Industry Center for developing entrepreneurship and skill development in this region. I'm very happy to bring to your kind notice, sir. Mizoram University, one of the first few who has agreed to implement NEP 2020 from the present academic year. Sir, Mizoram University has filled up almost 95% of the teaching and non-teaching positions. Honorable Sir, Mizoram University has a great potential for becoming one of the topmost universities in the country. Honorable Sir, your great motivation, cooperation, and help will definitely lead us to achieve the same very soon. And the great support of Honorable Governor of Mizoram, Honorable Chief Minister of Mizoram, and People's Representative is highly appreciated on this occasion. I take this opportunity to thank everyone who has worked untiringly for the development of Mizoram University over the years, particularly the former Vice Chancellors, Registrars, and statutory officers, present and former faculty members and employees of the university and civil society of Mizoram. It would have been not possible to see Mizoram University in this present position without their hard work, dedication, and commitment. I take this opportunity to congratulate all the students who are receiving degrees, gold medals, and prizes, around 732 students. I congratulate all of them successful students who have been conferred the degrees, gold medals, and prizes. It is a memorable day for students as well as parents. I wholeheartedly thank Honorable Respected President of India, Honorable Governor of Mizoram, and Honorable Chief Minister of Mizoram for your kind support always and gracious presence on this occasion. I thank all those who have worked hard for the success of the occasion. Thank you very much.
We shall now have the presentation and conferment of degrees, medals, and prizes.
Let the candidates be presented.
For the conferment of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy for the year 2022, may I invite Professor Lalrin Kluanga, the Dean, School of Social Sciences, to kindly present the candidates who shall stand in their seats.
Vice Chancellor, sir, I present to you the candidates from the School of Social Sciences, School of Education and Humanities, School of Economics, Management and Information Sciences, School of Earth Sciences and Natural Resources Management, School of Life Sciences, and School of Physical Sciences, who have been examined and found qualified for a degree of Doctor of Philosophy, through which I pray that they may now be admitted.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as Vice Chancellor of the Mizoram University, I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, and I charge you that ever in your life and conversation you show yourselves worthy of the same.
May I call upon the Dean, School of Earth Sciences and Natural Resources Management, Professor U.K. Sahu, to present the candidates for the degree of Master of Philosophy for the year 2022.
Vice Chancellor, sir, I present to you the candidates from School of Social Sciences, School of Education and Humanities, School of Economics, Management and Information Sciences, School of Art Sciences and Natural Resources Management, and School of Life Sciences, who have been examined and found qualified for the degree of Master of Philosophy, to which I pray that they may now be admitted.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as Vice Chancellor of the Mizoram University, I admit you to the degree of Master of Philosophy, and I charge you that ever in your life and conversation you show yourselves worthy of the same.
The Dean, School of Fine Arts, Architecture and Fashion Technology, Professor Zaithanza Vapatso, is kindly requested to present the candidates for the award of the master's degree.
Vice Chancellor, sir, I present to you the candidates from various postgraduate disciplines of the Mizoram University who have been examined and found qualified for the master's degree, to which I pray that they may now be admitted.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as Vice Chancellor of the Mizoram University, I admit you to the master's degree in various postgraduate disciplines of the Mizoram University, and I charge you that ever in your life and conversation you show yourselves worthy of the same.
The Dean, School of Education and Humanities, Professor Sarangdhar Baral, will present the candidates for the master's degree in professional courses.
Vice Chancellor, sir, I present to you the candidates from various postgraduate disciplines in professional courses of the Mizoram University who have been examined and found qualified for the master's degree in professional courses, to which I pray that they may now be admitted.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as Vice Chancellor of the Mizoram University, I admit you to the master's degree in various postgraduate disciplines in professional courses of the Mizoram University, and I charge you that ever in your life and conversation you show yourselves worthy of the same.
The Principal, Pathunga University College, Professor H. Lalthanzara, is kindly requested to present the candidates in absentia for bachelor's degree.
Vice Chancellor, sir, I present to you the candidates from various undergraduate disciplines of the Mizoram University who have been examined and found qualified for the bachelor's degree, to which I pray that they may now be admitted.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as Vice Chancellor of the Mizoram University, I admit you to the bachelor's degree in various undergraduate disciplines of the Mizoram University, and I charge you that ever in your life and conversation you show yourselves worthy of the same.
May we call upon the Dean, School of Economics, Management and Information Sciences, Professor R.K. Ngurtin Khuma, to present the candidates for the award of gold medal.
Vice Chancellor, sir, I present to you the candidates from various disciplines of the Mizoram University who have been examined and found qualified for receiving the gold medals, which I pray may now be awarded to them.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as Vice Chancellor of the Mizoram University, I award you the gold medals in various disciplines, and I charge you that ever in your life and conversation you show yourselves worthy of the same.
For the conferment of the prizes, may I call upon Professor Diwakar Tiwari, the Dean, School of Physical Sciences, to present the candidates for the award of prizes.
Vice Chancellor, sir, I present to you the candidates from various disciplines of the Mizoram University who have been examined and found qualified for receiving the prizes, which I pray may now be awarded to them.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as Vice Chancellor of the Mizoram University, I award you prizes in various disciplines, and I charge you that ever in your life and conversation you show yourselves worthy of the same.
May I invite the Honorable Chief Minister of Mizoram, Shri Zoramthanga, to kindly confer the prizes. Professor Diwakar Tiwari, sir, may kindly read out the names of the awardees who shall receive their prizes individually.
Lalun Puya Rentle, Department of Political Science. Ram Moi, Department of Biotechnology.
Tuna hian book prize winners ho Loman Pegme kania Chief Minister Zom Takpuzorom Tangan
R.K. Lalrin Sangi, Department
book
of
prize
Botany.
award winner kanti te hi undergraduate program mani subject mark musang berte an ni hloma tuntuma hian department tamzokin andi lowangin adil tu tenena hian hlan ania UG program mark musang berte anni book prize winners hi.
I request the Honorable Governor, Dr. Hari Babu Kambhampati, for the distribution of the PhD degrees. Professor Lalrin Tuanga, Dean, School of Social Sciences, may kindly read out the names of the candidates who shall receive their prizes individually.
Catherine Lian Ming Thangi, Social Work. David B. Lalpoi Tuanga, Geography and Natural Resources Management.
Tuna kan mu mek te hi PhD degree award te ania governor ina apek mek te hi nichina kan tarlan to angkhan tuntuma hian Doctor of Philosophy PhD award dong tur hi mi somruk le pariat lai an nia amai ro chu hunin adai lo awangin mi som thlanbik te hena hian stage a hlan an ni dona abak hetlaya thu mi somruk le pariat zinga som bak te hi chuan nakina president te program zo lama hian ashanin award hi an hlan le don ani tuna kan mu mek hi PhD award te anni
Department of Botany.
In mi somruk le pariat an ni a subject sang sang atangin PhD award te hi an omani
Vanal Tranpuya, Geography and Natural Resources Management. Mal Som Tuang Kim Haunha, Department of Geology. A. Lal Himpuya, Department of Geology. LV Larin Tuangi Department of English. Thank you.
It is indeed a pleasure to invite the Honorable President of India and the visitor of Mizoram University, Sri Ramnath Kovind, to kindly bestow the gold medals. The gold medalists are postgraduate and undergraduate students who have stood first in their respective disciplines. Professor R.K. Ngurtin Kuma may kindly read out the names of the gold medalists who shall receive their prizes individually.
Vanlal Chanli ani MA Education.
Tuna hian gold medalist ho award hlanna hun manme kania gold medalist kanti hian postgraduate studies program chuan mani subject a mark musang berte hi gold medalist award pe kania tin undergraduate UG program atangin subject stream shanga mark musang berte pek chin ania BR kanti te BMLT, B.Ed, B.A, BBA, BSc te atangin tuntuma hian he gold medalist hi UG atangin pek ani bok ani kansoi ang khan gold medalist dong hi mi engemozat etlaya hian mi somthum le pariat lai an ron kala ama ero chu hunin mindai lawang te le covid precautions ngai to angaya wangin mi som big te hi mi som thlan chho an ni a chung mi som te chuan tuna hian award hi an dong me kani
Tenzin Choden, MSc Food Technology. Madhusmita Hatimuria, MSc Industrial Chemistry. Ramavate, Master of Social Work. Lalbiak Zwala, BVOC. Lal Chununga, BCA.
It is with great pride that I now invite our esteemed chief guest, Sri Ramnath Kovind, the Honorable President of India, to deliver the convocation address.
as well as your parents and teachers. It is with the collective effort of all that you have reached this milestone today. This convocation was planned earlier this year, but due to unavoidable circumstances, I had to postpone my visit. Hence, I feel happy that I have been able to complete something which was left incomplete till now. I feel very happy to be in this beautiful state of Mizoram. The beauty and serenity of this state has always been an attraction for people. The setting of this university in these beautiful surroundings would add to the environment so conducive for studies. The campus of Mizoram University reminds me of the educational institutions of the ancient times, which were close to the nature, providing an appropriate learning ambience to the students. My dear students, educational institutions are the incubators of the future. They not only provide training and education to students, but mold them into good citizens. It is the unrelenting support of the teachers at the educational institutions and universities that plays the most prominent role in the lives of the students. The natural beauty of the state is matched by human excellence shown by the people of Mizoram. With the second highest literacy levels in the country, Mizoram is a truly modern state ready to take off for higher achievements. Today is a great day for not just the students, but also the teachers who have worked hard on each one of you. I take this opportunity to congratulate 7,832 students who have been awarded degrees today. I am told that out of these students, about 4,700 are girl students, which is more than 50%. Also, out of 38 gold medals awarded today, 23 of them have been won by girls. It is a shining example of women's excellence. I am glad that our daughters have achieved success and are ready to shape their destinies through their own efforts. I am happy to know that the faculty of Mizoram University is not only well qualified, but also engaged in qualitative research work. Some of the faculty appointed here have pursued impressive research work and have also applied for patents in their individual capacity. Good researchers are often exceptional teachers too. Their experimental learning is better imbibed by the students. Such faculty also encourages the spirit of research and innovation. The national education policy seeks to encourage research-based activities. I have been told that Mizoram University has established bio incubator for nurturing entrepreneurs. The entrepreneurship, development activities and establishment of technology incubation centers in the university, extending support to the budding entrepreneurs to nurture their ideas with innovation and creativity is a step in the right direction. Such initiatives also establish a system of knowledge transfer and wealth creation. I appreciate these initiatives of the university to promote innovation and transform it into enterprise. This is the key to bring about change in our society and economy. I will not be surprised if ideas germinating in the bright minds of young students of Mizoram may bring a revolution in the field of science and technology. I congratulate the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, for initiating such collaborations with University of Mizoram. Dear students, besides nurturing research and innovation, what is important is skill development that helps in employability. Introduction of courses on handloom weaving and beekeeping as a part of bachelor's in vocation can be emulated by many other institutes and universities. Students who either have a background of such vocations or are eager to pursue them as a profession can take up such courses and gain expertise through such vocational courses. These courses impart skills and at the same time endeavor to safeguard the traditional knowledge of our country, which gives us our unique and rich heritage. In the year 1937, Mahatma Gandhi had recommended a system of value education to be imparted to all the students in the country. The national education policy, with its specific focus on preserving traditional Indian values along with modern learning, tries to incorporate the Gandhian values. Being a value-based person makes anyone a better professional in whatever area he chooses. Mizoram is blessed with natural resources in abundance. The wide variety of flora and fauna gives us opportunities for immense range of studies. A region which is rich in biodiversity also offers us vast opportunities for research and development. I see great opportunities for the youth in the areas of floriculture and bamboo-based enterprises. The ecosystem for startups was never as inspiring as it is today. I am sure the young students must be reading about unicorns making waves in the country and attracting investments. I can see the tendency of becoming job creators gaining ground among the young population. However, it is our responsibility to strike the right balance between development and sustainability. The environment in this state as well as the other northeastern states needs to be preserved with care. We must adopt practices which are beneficial not only to us but also to the nature. I must compliment the people of Mizoram along with the people of Sikkim and Tripura for generating the least plastic waste as per a study by Niti Aayog. This is a good example of responsible consumption and production which our young students will further strengthen. I have been told that despite busy traffic, the dutiful people of Aizawl refrain from honking. This practice is worth appreciating and may be adopted by people in other cities too. Ladies and gentlemen, the northeastern region of our country popularly has immense potential for trade and development. Mizoram, being a landlocked state, does not have access to sea, but shares its borders with both Bangladesh and Myanmar, besides the Indian states of Assam, Tripura and Manipur. The Agreement for Development of International Trade, HARTS, at borders with Bangladesh, which was recently signed by the two countries, is a step which would lead to better connectivity and trade. Of even greater importance is the Kaladan multi-modal transit transport project, which seeks to create facilities for shipment of cargo from the eastern ports of India to Myanmar, as well as to the northeastern part of India through Myanmar. It will connect Sitwe port in Myanmar to the India-Myanmar border, thereby contributing to the economic development of the northeastern states of India. I hope more of such projects are identified and encouraged for holistic development of the northeastern states and our neighboring countries. Ladies and gentlemen, I have always emphasized on promoting universities' social responsibility, or USR, just as the corporate social responsibility, or CSR, for the business enterprises. In my conferences with the governors, I have reiterated the need for adopting villages by the universities and institutes and encouraging the social and economic development of the neighboring areas. But in case of Mizoram University, I was pleasantly surprised to know that it has already established UNUS social business center inspired by the ideals of Nobel laureate Muhammad Yunus, who changed the lives of numerous people. He pulled them out of poverty by providing them microcredit. I hope that this initiative of Mizoram University will also help the people of this state as well as other parts of the country in bringing a positive change in their lives. In the context of equitable development, I am happy to note that earlier this year, the Governor has laid down foundation stone for projects under EWS schemes. I am sure that the projects under the scheme will provide quality education in an inclusive manner. Ladies and gentlemen, there is one more thing which I would like to talk about. You all know about the UN Sustainable Development Goals, that is SDGs, which are a universal call to action to end poverty, protect the planet, and ensure that all people enjoy peace and prosperity. In this context, 17 goals have been identified, which are to be adopted and achieved by all signatories by 2030. To enable India meet its global commitments, the state governments should also adopt SDGs as their priorities. According to progress on goal number 4, which pertains to providing quality education, Niti Aayog's SDG India Index 2020-21 shows that Mizoram, with a score of 60, performed better than the national average of 57. An interesting point that figured in the analysis was that the score for Goal 4 ranked Aizawl as the top performer among all districts of northeastern states. I urge the people of Aizawl to handhold and encourage people in the other districts of the state to improve their social indices and participate in the process of national development. Once again, I congratulate the students, teachers, and organizers of this convocation and wish them very best in life. Thank you. Kalo Mehu. Dhanyavad. Jai Hind.
May I call upon Professor Lalnundanga, the Registrar, Mizoram University, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Honorable President of India, Sri Ramnath Kovindji, the chief guest of the 16th Convocation of Mizoram University and a visitor of Mizoram University, our guests of honor, the Honorable Governor of Mizoram and the Chief Rector of Mizoram University, Dr. Haribabu Khambampati, and the Honorable Chief Minister of Mizoram, Pu Zoramthanga, Honorable Speaker of the Legislative Assembly, Honorable Ministers, Deputy Speakers of the State Legislative Assembly, Honorable Members of Parliament, Members of Legislative Assembly of Mizoram, the Mayor of AMC, Padma Shri awardees, distinguished guests, the Vice Chancellor and members of the University fraternity, students, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a great pleasure and privilege to stand before the august gathering to deliver the vote of thanks on this memorable day. To all the dignitaries who have made it convenient to attend the 16th Convocation of Mizoram University, we are deeply grateful to the Honorable President of India, who is also the visitor of our university, for consenting to be the chief guest of the convocation in the midst of his extremely tight schedule, and for an enlightening and inspirational convocation address. Prior to his entry and accomplishment in the political arena, he has been a renowned practitioner of law, reaching the ranks of the Supreme Court, foregoing his success in the civil service examinations. Thank you, Honorable Sir. It is indeed a pleasure to have your dignified presence on this ceremonial occasion. I would like to further extend my gratitude to our guest of honor, the Chief Rector of Mizoram University and the Honorable Governor of Mizoram, Dr. Haribabu Khambampati, and the Honorable Chief Minister of Mizoram, Pu Zoram Thanga, for accepting our invitation and gracing today's solemn gathering and for your constant support. My heartfelt thanks goes to all the dignitaries and invitees who have spared their valuable time to join us and manifest their support to our university. Your support has always been an immense source of strength to us. Our sincere thanks goes to the state government and all its functionaries for your incessant support and assistance from the inception towards the success of the convocation. And to all the students who have achieved a milestone today, I extend my heartiest congratulations. This is your day, a day in recognition of your achievement. As we celebrate your achievement, I implore you to ask yourselves, not what have I achieved, but how can I contribute and make the world better? For success without contribution is inefficacious. We are fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very dedicated and motivated team of faculty and staff. And I would like to acknowledge their contribution towards the success of the program. I once again congratulate all the graduates and awardees. May your lights shine through for the world to see. Thank you all. May I have your permission? I declare the convocation closed.
We would now like to request all present to kindly rise for the national anthem and to remain standing as the dignitaries on the dais exit the hall. Please remain standing. You may be seated.
Of leaving the convocation hall may do so. Others may kindly remain seated.
Amay ro chu ama kan soi ato ang khan a program tir lama kan tarlan ang khan hemizo hian program hi alakal le zel dona convocation is certificates in person na stage dong lo PhD te gold medalist le book award dong tur te po kha hlan an ni don ani a President le a team te hian heti hian university campus an chwa san ma chu kan vice chancellor te le hetlai lo thling tu tin an han thla anga chumi hnuah chuan hetlai convocation hall a kan program hi kan chhunzom le don ani kan tarlan to khan president hawa hun man chu thil na mai lo tak mai le khir khan tam tako oma tin hun te po hetlai Mizoram ron tlo chunga rei tak hetlai hmuna man pui the ani lo wangin tun bi ka kan hun man dar kar khat chung kha president te ne na kan convocation program big chu anita a convocation program elo chu ala top lova a tho khatna a top anga te po ngai ta ila hemizo hian a tho ni na president te le a team te telovin Mizoram University vice chancellor te ho nen ti hian kan la mang zui don ani a clear to mi pui te po in lo ngak zelila lo la clear ringila kan program ala top lo ni ti khashia in tuna kan hun hi chol lai lok na hun khat chol na anga te po ngai ta ila acha ange tin kan soi ang khan voina hian president baka hetlaya Mizoram governor le kan chief minister zom takten hun anron manga kan kwal lian te an nia chuwang chuan khang program te kha university tan po alu em a tin mizo mi puitan hetlaya kan university convocation president in minron man pui te kha alu a kan ngai lu a hun tluanin mang theilo ma se kan man chin chin kha kan hlut tlangin kan ringa khongain clear to te pon dola ti top mai lavin min lo la clear chun zom zel ula hemizo hian program mumal takin kalpui ani le don ani tuna hian kan tarlan kan soi to ang khan convocation hall Mizoram University multipurpose hall a hian hun nala top lawa tho khatna president hawa kan hun man kha a top ani maya amaro chu a tho ni na degree awards tur te po kha tuna hian kan na ba kan ni a chawang chuan kan lakal zel ani chol leilok na hun ang deuh ani nangin hall chunga chuan hei award dong tur te an la thu thapa kan program hi alakal mek ani ti khamin shiat sak ula tha ange tuna hian kan president tele kan guest of honor kan governor zom takle kan chief minister zom tak te kha robing room a bok an thom no an gaun hak te thlakin tuna hian in thlak na hun an mangmeka hemi zo a hian an ni chu Rash Bhavan lampanin an chole dona chumi an kalliam ma chu headline program hi lo chun zom thei ani lo awangin kan official program chu chumi zo a chuan kan chun zom le don ani ti kha min lo shiat sak ula atha em voina hian kan tarnan ta khan Mizoram University Convocation Voisom parukna kan clear ho ani a he convocation a hian awards sang degree sang shiat puina le nem nge na hun man ani a chunga chuan Doctor of Philosophy mi somruk pariat ne na hlan ani a Masters of Philosophy MPhil degree kha mi somni pakhat ne na hlan ani boka chuti lain masters degree hi mi zathum le somli patni ne na hlan ani boka Masters Professional Course MCom kan ti te Master of Library Science MJMC te MBA MBA TH MTech MPharm MCA IMBA MSW MEd te kha mi zale pathum in andong don boka tin bachelor's degree hi course ranga undergraduate program a hian a omnangin tuntuma hian mi pali chawin an apply awangin bachelor's degree award tur hi confirm tur hi mi pali an omdon ani ti kha min shat sakbok ula sumi ba ka chuan bachelor's degree undergraduate program thowa professional course kan ti BTech te BPharm nursing OOT RIT MLT LLB BBA BArch BVoc BSW BEd MMP te BEd tenen khan mi pasari in andong don bok ani Wina hian kan tarlan to ang khan headline hunaron kalker lawa convocation certificate apply hi mi engemaw zat an omboka awain voina degree award tura mingron the lut le dil na ron the lut zong hi mi sang sari zariat somthum anni chuti lai chuan ahmuna dong tur hian mi zanga le somli panga anron kala chuan in absentia kan ti a headline munron kal lawa award certificate dong tur hi mi sang sari zani le somriat panga lai an ombok ani tuna hian kan president tele a team te convocation kan man na mun multipurpose hall an chwa san meka an team tenen heti hian kan vice chancellor ten campus gate thleng an vatla lia manga chumi nuwa chuan hetlaya kan program hi kan chhunzom le don ani ti kha chia ila acha ange Mizoram University a hian kan tarlan to ang khan program shang subject shang zirna a oma department puitling anga zirna subject hi somthum le pasari ani a chubaka chuan center kan ti a center shang oma women study center te tin biodiversity center te incubation centers kan ti te tin disaster management te le petroleum chutia chuan zirna shang center omboka henga ti hian class te po lak ani aboka chungnen chuan somli chuang lai hi Mizoram University a hian subject zirte chuang shang a omani henga hian atamzok chu zirtir tu het te ani a zirtir tu het khi sang zani somnga chuang an oma chuti lain guest faculty kan ti tele anget lawa zirtir tu thok engemaw zat an omboka chungba ka chuan research scholars kan ti te hemi PhD tele MPhil course te ti ba ka project assistance department shang ina project an nei te kha ang huang chunga khan zirtir thei tur le zirtir na thop kha an om ve boka chung nen chuan hetlai huna hian zirtir tu hi mi zathum chuang lai zirtir na pe thei kha university chunga hian kan om mek ani ti te po kha han tar lang do a non teaching faculties kan ti hi officers atanga staff sang te ba ka driver te heta 4th grade kan ti te kha ang zong nen khan mi zathum le som ni le chuang kha heta thok an oma khang ba ka khan MR te part time te nen headline university functioning hi ni tin kalpui chin ani Mizoram University hi kan tarlam to ang khan Mizoram Peace Accord India Mizo National Front le India Sarkar ina assign na ra chwa ani a abulron chanda na te at katar lang to a ama pon atira chuan Nehu campus a omin Mizoram University hi sangkat zakwa somsari le pariata buljan ani a chumi nuwa chuan India Act of Parliament in sangkhat kumsang ni a alo pomta ka chuan sang ni pakata tangin July ni hia khan full-fledged university angin Central University puitling chu headline muna hian lo ruang man tan ani a class table tanin departments pasari nehu atanga chom chote nen bultan ani phota chumi atang chuan department tuna chuan somni lai kan lo ni ta ani tuna hian procession kan tran thale dona nichina kalchwak to te registrar le kan vice chancellor te kha kongan ronzo thale anga heta tang hian abul changin university convocation Visom porokna tho ni na kan ti don nge vice chancellor howa hetlai huna hun kan man tur chu kan ti thale don ani
Please rise. All rise. Please be seated.
Let us now continue with the award of degrees and medals. For the award of the degree of the Doctor of Philosophy, may I call upon the Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor K.R.S. Sambasivarao, to kindly hand out the degrees. The students who are to receive the Doctor of Philosophy are requested to head to the stage. Please move on to the stage. Students, the candidates who are to receive their Doctor of Philosophy are requested to kindly move forward. May I request Professor Lalrin Tluanga, the Dean, School of Social Sciences, to kindly read out the names of the candidates.
Long lad. Where is he? Then I'll switch over to number 2, okay? Laldin Ferry Ralte, Department of Botany. Lal Fiatuya, Department of Botany. Rosie Lalmonpui, Department of Botany. Zel Malsomi, Department of Chemistry. Zoenta Daura, Department of Chemistry. Levia Lord Hazuola, Department of Chemistry. Arma Somdong Zela, Department of Chemistry. KL Ramoya, Department of Chemistry. Joseph Lianbuang, Department of Chemistry. Joseph Lianbuang. Sami Akhtar, Department of Commerce. Zhou Tanchungi, Department of Commerce. Silal Numoya, Department of Economics. Joseph Lalem Sanga, Department of Economics. Silal Remoi, Department of Education. Zela Sangzula, Department of Education. Be behind, go behind. Lalian Vungi, Department of Education. Laltan Zavi Kolni, Department of Education. Laldo Pui Changte, Department of Education. Vanal Chanhimi, Department of Education. Vanal Mangai, Department of Education. Lal Mangai Zuari, Department of Education. Reuben Lal Chuangkima, Department of Education. Sian Lal Sandami, Department of Education. Depaparna Sengh Gupta, Electrical Engineering. Sudip Kumar Ghosh, Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering. Himeli Chakraborty, Electronics and Communication Engineering. Prasenjit Datta Roy, Department of English. F. Laltan Kimi, Department of English. Anil Pratap Singh, Department of Environmental Science. Devi Lalhuayana, Department of Environmental Science. Mohit Kumar, Environmental Science. A is Naldin Pui, Environmental Science. C. Nunsiam Diani, Department of Geography and Natural Resource Management. David A. Lalramchulova, Department of Geography and Natural Resource Management. Samuel R. Vanalduata, Department of Geography and Natural Resource Management. C. Ralphiat Puya, HAM. C. Van Lalzona, Department of Management.
Let us all show our support by applauding the
A
candidates.
is Laldin Moya, Department of Mizo. Lalro Puya, Department of Mizo. Dar Chuailava, Rentei, Department of Mizo. Ming Chungnunga, Department of Physics. Vanam Loma, Department of Physics. C. Lam Hingliana, Department of Political Science. L. Muanaguite, Department of Political Science. Lal Nung Dikanhamte, Department of Political Science. Lal Huatuang Silo, Department of Political Science. Lal Lom Zuri, Department of Political Science. Grace Lal Thongai, Department of Psychology. Jacob V.L. Ompuya, Department of Public Administration. Lili Sangkui, Social Work. Lalu Timi, Social Work. Joseph Lian Buanga, Department of Chemistry. Loknath Samantha, Department of Biotechnology. Thank you.
May I call upon the Registrar of Mizoram University, Professor Lanundanga, for the distribution of gold medals. Professor R.K. Ngurtin Kuma is requested to read out names of the gold medalists.
Lal Ruat Kimi Zongte, MA English. Ladies, Lal Ruat Duangi, MA Mizo. Cecilia Vanlalpek Louis, MA Philosophy. Ramayang Moyi, MA Sociology. Lal Roy Moyi, MSc Tribal Studies. C. Larin Moya, MSc Life Sciences. Lal Fakomi, MSc Zoology. Sai Zampuyi, IMBA. Vanlal Chuangi, MBA, Tourism and Hospital Management. Lal Lompui Kolni, MBA. C. Malsom Dongzua, MJMC. Zhong Lian Chungi, MLIS. Wei Lo Semi, Bachelor of Architecture. K. Lal Malsomi, BSA, RIT. Vanlal Nunoyi, MCOM. Olivia Laremsangi, Ham. Zenit Oinam, MSc Mathematics. Abdul Kasim, B.Tech Electrical. Lal Nunpuyarin Chai, Political Science.
Thank you, sir. We may all rise as for the recession of the academic procession. May we request the band for the processional music.
Vai som poruk na chu kan lo zo ta a alu lama procession ron kalang chia khan tu na hian academic members procession akal tur ten kong anzo chhuak le a hi atop kharna ani zui don ani voina hian president hawa headline university convocation kan man tum India ram president tene na kan man na tum li na ani a tluang taka kan nei thei awangin lom kan ti hle a candidates award dong tur tele headline huna sombik local zong te chunga lom thu kan soya in lam atanga TV a min lo clear tu te le YouTube channel a min lo clear tu zong te chunga po lom thu kan soya heti hian Mizoram University Convocation vai som paruk nu chu kan lo kharta ani in zawai chunga lom thu kan soye